There are three different types of parking light circuits: positive, negative, and multiplex. To test for a negative parking light circuit, you will need to connect the red lead of your LED circuit tester or digital voltmeter to a constant 12-volt source. Probe the suspected negative wire with your black lead. When the parking lights are turned on, the green LED in your circuit tester should light. When the parking lights are turned off, the green light should turn off. When testing for a positive circuit, you will need to connect the black lead of your LED circuit tester or digital voltmeter to good chassis ground. Probe the suspected positive parking light wire with your red lead. When the parking lights are turned on, the red LED on your circuit tester should light. When the parking lights are turned off, the red LED should turn off. Keep in mind, there are more complex parking light circuits such as multiplex lighting systems found on newer model Chrysler vehicles. Check your vehicle-specific wiring information to determine which setup you have. Some directed systems come with an auxiliary output, which is an output typically used to interface with a power trunk release. Besides trunk releases, many minivans have electronic activated door sliders, which can be integrated with a simple negative trigger. These outputs are generally negative at the brain and may require a relay to function properly depending on the polarity of the trunk release or power slider circuit in your vehicle. There are two primary types of engine monitoring with regard to remote start: voltage sense and tach mode. Voltage sense is preset on your directed system and monitors the voltage of the electrical system to determine the engine's run state. Tach is a backup monitoring method generally used when the voltage method proves to be insufficient to successfully remote start the vehicle. This is an input wire and needs to see a strong source of AC current to properly monitor the RPM of the engine. Directed recommends using a fuel injector wire or ignition coil to make this connection. You may also use the wire listed on your vehicle-specific wiring diagram. Be sure to properly test this wire and confirm that it shows between 0.5 volt to 6 volts AC current, fluctuating with the RPM. To do this, put your red probe on the suspected wire, your black probe on ground, and set your meter to measure AC voltage. It is recommended that you solder this connection. Now that you've followed all the detailed instructions in your owner's guide and installed your new directed system, let's test some of the typical features. Number one, the keyless entry system. Pressing the lock button with keyless entry functionality locks your doors. Pressing the unlock button will unlock your doors. You will also notice light flash confirmation: 1 flash for lock, 2 flashes for unlock. Some DIY systems also provide horn honk confirmation in addition to the parking lights. Number two, remote start systems. For remote start, press the start button. Now let's test some of the safety shutdowns. Brake shutdown. With the vehicle in park, activate the remote start system. Once the engine is running, press the brake pedal. The engine should shut down immediately. If the engine continues to run, check the brake circuit connection. Hood pin shutdown. With the vehicle in park, open the hood. Activate the remote start system. The vehicle should not start. If the engine engages, check your hood pin and connections. If the starter does not engage, your safety check is complete. For valet takeover, press the start button on the transmitter when the vehicle is running with the key. Then remove the key. When returning to the vehicle, insert the key, turn to on, and press the brake to exit remote start mode. That's about it. On behalf of all of us at Directed Electronics, we wish you many years of safe and enjoyable operation with your new directed system. If you've watched this entire video and have read the entire manual and are at all hesitant about doing the installation yourself, please talk to your local directed retailer about professional installation by trained MECP certified installers, or use the dealer locator tool at www.directed.com. You may also locate a dealer by calling our toll-free number 800-274-0200. Directed has 6,000 authorized dealers in the U.S., with many more in Canada, Mexico, and in more than 40 countries around the world.